Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video, which is quite probably the most exciting video that I have ever posted here on my channel. I'm going to attempt to get through this without crying or squealing, but I cannot make any promises. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my absolute pride and joy. This is a product that I have poured my entire heart and soul into, and I am not exaggerating in any way when I tell you that it has just been absolutely life-changing for me as far as my skin and my foundation goes. If you are new here to my channel, I've got a very oily skin type. I have got textured skin. It is something that I have always struggled with, and it's been really difficult, and it's been a real battle to find products that actually go really well with my skin type and actually, help my skin look smooth and control shine and oil all day, rather than just making things really difficult and just things looking awful and cakey and just hideous on my face. This is something that I have been working on for over 18 months. I'm not gonna cry. It's insane that I'm actually able to show you guys this. I'm so excited to share this with you finally, and I am so beyond excited to see the results that you guys have with these products. For me, it has been life-changing, and I know that I'm lucky enough and fortunate enough to be in a position where I actually get to help you guys every day with recommendations and product tips and stuff for those of you who do have similar skin types to me. So for me to have something that actually has my name on it, like, mind blown. So yes, today, finally revealing the Nakia Joy Cosmetics Velvet Finishing Powder. Oh, the fact that I'm actually able to say that on camera is insane. I cannot describe to you guys my excitement. So if you didn't know already, I do have my own brand, Nakia Joy Cosmetics. We sort of started out with eyelashes. Lashes were another thing that I've just been super passionate about because I've got very sensitive dry eyes. I've got small eyes. I just couldn't find anything on the market that I could actually, use and wear comfortably and that actually suited my smaller eyes and smaller eye shape. So yeah, basically, if you haven't got the gist already, the purpose behind my brand is to come to market with products that actually solve problems, that solve issues, and that just haven't sort of been created before this. Well, this here is another one of those products. So this here, oh my gosh, this is the Nakia Joy Cosmetics Velvet Finishing Powder. This is the box that it does come in. It's beautiful, soft touch matte with gold foil, and we've got like these cute little like UV logo designs on there. So there's some information on the back of this. You've got ingredients and whatnot on the bottom. I'm really happy with these boxes. I just think they came out beautifully. Here's a little close up at what they look like. This is the packaging. And another really cool touch about these is when you open them, and look, oh, the powder is in there. When you open them, you can see, hopefully the camera will pick it up. You've got all these little gold metallic NJC, which stands for Nakia Joy Cosmetics, obviously, like it's our little gold logos in there. So cool. Now let's get this out so that you can actually see her. Oh, here she is. So this is what the actual packaging of the powder looks like. So you've got a really beautiful luxe shiny black lid with NJC stamped in gold on the top, and then it's probably a bit tricky to see, but along the front of the powder it does say Set X Nakia Joy Cosmetics. Got a sticker on the bottom with some more information, legal stuff, boring, no one cares. And when you open the powder up, you've got like a little sifter in there. Hopefully you can see they do come sealed with a clear sticker, so everything's, sanitary and sealed up and good to go. But I've got one here that is open. Basically the idea of the sifter is it lets out the perfect amount of powder that you need when using it. Now obviously packaging's exciting, but the formula is the most important part, so let's have a really good chat and a close-up look at that. So the Velvet Finishing Powder, this is a setting powder that will control shine and oil production for up to 16 hours, but I know that there are a lot of you also who do not necessarily have oily skin like me. I have made this one perfect for all skin types, so not only will my oily skin sisters just be shouting hallelujah from the rooftops, but also if you are a combination skin type or a dry skin type, this is also going to be perfect for you. And the reason why it works so well is it's packed with a bunch of ingredients that hydrate the skin whilst controlling shine. Now, I have spoken to my oily skin babes, for years now. The most important thing when it comes to controlling oil production, controlling shine, controlling oily skin is to actually hydrate on a deeper level. That is what corrects the equilibrium. That is what stops your skin producing the oil in the first place. So we have packed this with absolutely amazing ingredients that will not only control the shine, like I said, but also hydrate the skin at a really deep level. So not only will it do that, but this is also a blurring formula. So this is designed to, you know, minimize pores, minimize fine lines, and just help the foundation and the skin look absolutely perfectly smooth, like you've literally airbrushed it. Obviously, that's why we called it the Velvet Finishing Powder. It just looks and feels like velvet on the skin. Like, it is beautiful. I could just do like a backflip right now. I'm so proud of this. So this will blur the skin, it will blur all your imperfections, and it will stop your foundation from separating and caking. Yes. So obviously this is made of all of the highest, like absolute highest quality ingredients. It is 100% cruelty free and it is vegan. This particular formula is made in our lab, which is actually based in the United States, but obviously I'm here in Australia. So yes, made in the USA. It is non-comedogenic. It will not cause your skin to break out. It will not cause acne. It will not cause blackheads, whiteheads, or anything like that. It's perfectly safe for sensitive skin. Like, I tried so hard to think of everything, you guys. Like, I tried so hard to make sure that, you know, when I review products, and especially with a skin type like mine, like, there are so many things to consider. There are so many things that have to be perfect. So I tried my absolute best to make sure that everything was all rolled into this. And this one's got vitamin A in it, vitamin E, it's got aloe vera, it's got sweet almond oil, it's got coconut aminos, it's got antioxidants. Like she's busting at the seams with goodness for your skin. So obviously vitamin A is an antioxidant. It fights premature aging and skin damage. Vitamin E is also an antioxidant. So vitamin E helps to, you know, repair scars. It helps to repair damage and texture. It helps to hydrate the skin at a really, really deep level. Sweet almond oil also helps to hydrate the skin at a really, really deep level. And it also helps to soften fine lines and wrinkles and pores. The aloe vera and the coconut aminos in this one obviously hydrate, and they don't just hydrate it at a surface level, like they really penetrate the skin and hydrate like the skin at a really, really, really deep level. It's got green tea extract in it. Like, it's kind of like skincare in a powder, but that will also keep you matte AF. Like, matte but not flat. So matte without looking like dead or like you've got no life to your skin. Like, it will keep you beautifully matte but still looking really, really nice and healthy. Now, the first thing that you will notice is when you open this, you will smell it. You guys all know that I absolutely adore scented products and things like that, but perfume is not good for the skin. So we have actually scented this powder with natural vanillin, which is actually a vanilla bean extract, and it's very, very beautiful and soft and subtle. When you open it, kind of smells like cake mix. Like, it smells like a bakery, but it's not like crazy over the top, like, whoa, that's super, super perfumed. It's like really beautiful and subtle. And the powder itself is actually 100% translucent, and it is triple milled. So you'll notice when you touch it, you can just feel the incredible smoothness, and you'll notice, like I said, when it's on your face will look and feel like velvet. It just makes everything so beautiful and smooth. It feels gorgeous between the fingers. I've probably already said it a million times, but I am so proud of this product. It can be used in a multitude of ways. So you can use this before applying your foundation to prep the skin for foundation, to help control shine and hydrate during the day. You can use it after your foundation, obviously, to set everything down. You can use it to set concealer. You can use it to prep your lids before going in with eyeshadow. You can use it to touch up during the day. You can use this to erase mistakes. So if you've applied, you know, too much bronzer, too much highlighter, too much blush, whatever it is, you can use this to actually help correct that. You can bake with it. You can set with it. Pretty much anything that you can think of, you can do with this one. Now, obviously, we've been teasing on our social media about the launch of this one. If you are watching this video right now, the powder is available for sale over on our website, nikiajoycosmetics.com. But we are not only launching the Velvet Finishing Powder, we are also launching our Perfecting Sponges, which is so exciting. Now, you guys know that I always set my foundation and concealer with a damp sponge. It completely transforms the skin. It locks your makeup in place. It locks in shine and oils. And our Perfecting Sponges, when paired with our Velvet Finishing Powder, like, the result is next level. You guys haven't been commenting on my skin flat out for the last however long for no reason. You're all like, oh my gosh, your skin looks so smooth. What have you done? What have you changed? This is pretty much what I've changed. So these are the boxes that the Perfecting Sponges come in. We do have 2 versions of the Perfecting Sponge, and you can also buy them as a duo set. The boxes are very much in the same styling as the powder box. So black velvet, like soft matte touching, gold foil, and you've got those beautiful like UV logos. Information on the back and on the bottom, and then also the same as the powder. When you open up the sponge box, you can see you've got those really cool foil gold logos in there. And then these here are the Perfecting Sponges. Now, I've had so many comments from you guys, Nikia, what sponge is that? What sponge are you using? Yeah, these are the sponges that I have been using. Now, there are 2 versions of this one. So obviously the original Perfecting sponge, it is a beautiful, like soft baby pink. Let me tell you, I have worked my butt off to get these sponges absolutely as soft as possible. Now, it might not make too much sense with me explaining it, but you'll notice when you get the sponge and you actually look at it in person, the pores of the sponge are so small. They are so much smaller than any other sponges that I have ever used that are currently on the market. And what this means is when you use this to apply your primer, your foundation, your concealer, and your velvet finishing powder, or, you know, if you want to use another setting powder, it's fine. I won't personally take offense, but I will. But you will notice that it will give the skin a much, much, much smoother, more airbrushed finish. The really small pores in the sponge also mean that it's not going to absorb so much of your product, so you're not going to get as much product wastage. So yeah, the original Perfecting sponge, soft baby pink, and like soft is an understatement, but then also the Pro Perfecting sponge. The Pro Perfecting sponge is a black sponge, and hopefully you can kind of see, it's got a little cutout section on the teardrop. So this is for baking, this is for getting to hard to reach areas. It's rounded everywhere else, but it has got that flat cutout section. I knew that there were those of you who do prefer, you know, both types of sponges, both shapes of sponges. I'm very much the same. I like to use both. They're just beautiful. So these are latex free, they are cruelty free, and like I said, you can buy them individually or you can buy them in a duo set, so they'll both come together so that you've got both of them. Now obviously, very much like the powder, these are available again on our website, NikiaJoyCosmetics.com. I cannot believe that we are finally here. Like, this is I'm actually shaking. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I'm actually shaking, holding back the tears hardcore. What I'm going to do now is actually show you guys a demonstration of how I use the powder to set my makeup, and I'm going to show you a difference of a side-by-side of what my skin looks like before I use the powder and what my skin looks like after I've used the powder, and trust me, it is freakish. You're going to see the results. So let's move on over to the demo, and oh, I can't wait to show you guys this. All right, so I've zoomed you guys in nice and close so that you can see everything that happens here. So when you take the lid off your powder, obviously there is a sifter inserted in the top of the packaging here. Basically that just lets out the perfect amount of powder for each use. Now what I want you to do before you take the lid off is to sort of bang it upside down a couple of times and then do that again. And then when you take the lid off, what you will find, and we've made it perfectly this way, that you will find the perfect amount of powder actually sitting in the top of the lid there. That is the perfect amount to use to set an entire face of makeup. Now, obviously you can use this powder for so many different things. You can use it underneath foundation to control shine, to control oil production. You can use it to set down the eyes. You can chuck it in your handbag and use it to touch up during the day. Like, it will not ever get cakey. It's honestly absolutely incredible. Oh, and it smells so freaking good. So I'm taking my Pro Perfecting sponge, like I spoke to you guys about earlier. This one's a little grubby because I have just used it to apply all of my foundation. I want you guys to watch nice and close up, and I want you to have a really close look at the texture on my skin because I am going to set half of my face using the Velvet Finishing powder, and you're going to watch, like, literally in front of your eyes at the difference that it makes to my skin. So taking the sponge, like I said, I've just used it to apply the foundation. It is still damp. They are so ridiculously soft and squishy. I'm going to take that and I'm going to go straight into the lid of the powder and see how much powder it picks up. That is like literally perfect for this. So I'm just going to set this side of my face so that you can see the difference in the texture. So taking the powder, I'm going to start to press it first underneath the eye area. So we're first setting down that concealer. I obviously have applied concealer. I'm setting down that concealer and setting down that foundation. Can you see already the difference that has made to my skin? It looks airbrushed. It looks really smooth. And let me tell you, like, it feels really smooth. It feels like velvet. Obviously, that's why we called it the Velvet Finishing powder. So continuing to do that down my face. And what I'm doing is I'm actually pushing the powder into the skin. Like I said, it's not comedogenic. It's not going to cause breakouts or acne or anything like that. But I'm pushing the powder into the skin, and as I am doing this, can you see the texture just literally erasing? Like, it's gone. And we'll do the forehead, but only half, so you can see. It's actually kind of hard to only set half of your face. All right, so as you can see, this side of my face looks incredibly smooth. Not only has it erased texture, it's erased all the shine, and it has not caused heaviness or cakiness or anything nasty to my foundation. Like, it's kept the foundation beautiful underneath. It hasn't changed the color of the foundation. Like I said, it's completely translucent, this powder. It's not going to alter the color of products that you apply underneath it. It is incredible. Like, I hate to toot my own horn, I really do, but after 18 months of developing this and getting it absolutely perfect, like, I am so proud of it, and like, oh, I can't deal with it. This is finally the day. So zooming you guys in even closer now. Here is the skin with the powder. Very smooth. It's all set down perfectly. This is going to hold your makeup in place for 16 hours. And then here is the side without the powder, and you can see the texture there on the skin. You know, just my pores look more enlarged. You can see sort of fine lines and things like that. Like it looks like the side of my face has been photoshopped basically. So powder. No powder. I might even move in even closer. Powder. No powder. I would have you guys all up close to my face with a magnifying glass if I could. There's nothing to hide about this product. There's no gimmicks. It genuinely works. All right, so I've zoomed you guys back out now so we can set the rest of my face. So again, you know, I'm not doing anything fancy. Picking up a bit of the powder with that sponge and pushing it into the skin. Now, the question that I know that you are all going to ask is, can you bake with this powder? And you absolutely 100% can bake with this powder. I do recommend setting down the face first before going in and baking. If you're not familiar with what baking is, it's applying, you know, sort of thicker layers of powder to certain areas of the face to help lift and highlight and really lock, you know, concealer, foundation, contour, whatever it is in place. My favorite place to bake is generally underneath the eyes. So what I want you to do is to take a slightly larger amount. You still don't need heaps, like, it goes such a long way. To take a slightly larger amount of powder on the sponge and just sort of pat it on the skin in the areas where you want to bake. So like I said, for me, that's under the eyes. So I'm just popping that powder on there like that. There's nothing neat about baking. Don't try and do this neatly. You might want to bake your chin. You might want to bake underneath where your contour goes. It really does help to not only lock in makeup. I mean, honestly, with this, you're foolproof anyway, but it'll help to really highlight and lock in those areas. Definitely can help your contour stand out more. So applying it there. And then basically what you do with baking is you let it sit. Some people like to leave it for 5 minutes. Some people like to leave it for 10 minutes. With the Velvet Finishing Powder, you can do either. It works for both, but then you want to come back in with a brush. Basically, just dust off those areas where you have applied it. Now you'll notice this will lighten and brighten the areas where it was applied earlier, and it will do that without altering the foundation. So again, no cakiness, it's not going to cause texture, it's not going to cause like a powdery finish on top of your foundation. It's going to look all beautiful and smooth, be locked in for 16 hours. See how that's really brightened? So underneath the eyes, it's brightened, on the chin, it's brightened, and then also just underneath here, I can see it on the camera in the viewfinder. Like it looks like I've already applied a small amount of bronzer here. I haven't, I've just baked using the powder. Now, obviously, if you don't want to use a sponge, you by all means can use a brush with the powder to set your makeup. As always, I always recommend to push the product into the skin. Don't be wiping it off with a brush. You're just not going to get the most smooth finish. And if you want like the ultimate smooth finish, I obviously recommend using either of our sponges. You know, the two products are just made to work sort of hand in hand with each other. So there you go, guys. That is it for the demo of the brand new products. I am beyond excited to finally be able to share this with you. Like I said, the products are available right now on our website, NikiaJoyCosmetics.com. So if you want them, you can get them right now. Oh, been so nervous and so excited to show you guys this. I just wanted to say thank you so much, a million times over, to all of you watching this video right now for letting me into your life, for listening to me, for trusting me, and for, you know, really believing, I guess, in my ability to actually help you guys with your skin concerns. It is because of all of you that I am in a position where I'm actually able to create product for all of us that actually solve issues that we have. And I cannot, you know, like both Brandon and I, we cannot say thank you enough. We just feel so lucky and so blessed. And I just really want to help as many people as possible. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable because your skin's shining, or to feel self-conscious because, you know, your foundation always looks cakey or it always rubs off, or like, I just want you guys to feel, you know, amazing and happy and confident in your own skin and confident in your makeup skills. So yeah, thank you. I've got goosebumps. Like, I don't know if you can see, I have literally got goosebumps. Oh, it's so important to me. Oh my God, I'm not going to cry. I refuse. So yes, thank you guys all so much. I cannot wait to hear what you think of the new products. I would love to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And I cannot wait for you all to start receiving your orders. It's going to be so crazy exciting. If you do have any more questions about the products, about the ingredients, about how they work or anything like that, please, by all means, pop them in the comment section down below. I'm going to be down there answering all of the questions and all of the comments. Yeah, I just can't believe we're finally here. Like 18 months of hard ass work. We're finally here. And this is not the end, guys. We've got some more really exciting products coming and they're already in the works. Yeah, things are really moving along with the brand. So yeah, make sure you're following the Nakkia Joy Cosmetics Instagram page. All of our launches and, you know, everything happens over there. So make sure that you're following that as well. But yes, guys, I love you all so much. Thank you again a million times over. And I hope that you guys enjoy the new products. All right, guys, I love you heaps and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye.